Because I told you to.
Because you told me to!
Fish sticks! Get your fish sticks here!
All right, Pinhead, your time is up.
Who you calling Pinhead?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Talking Pinheads, the one day of the week we get to talk about whatever we want. I'm your host, JetSparks373, and I'm joined here by Druid at Underground Gaming.
Hola, por favor, ¿cómo estás?
Yes, and a very good evening to you as well.
I have no idea what I even said other than hello.
Yeah. You said please, something. Yeah, I don't know either. I already know, boy.
Pleased to be here. I think, but I failed Spanish in high school, so I don't know.
You're not the only one. I said the worst subject I did worse than was French. Yeah, nerd. Just show me on blush.
Oui, monsieur. That's all I know in French.
Yeah.
Other than un, deux, trois.
Yes, but we can always go take a wicked yes whenever we need to.
I can count to 3 in French just in case if a ménage à trois happens.
Ooh.
And that's the only way I know how to count to 3 because of that term.
You gotta be fucking kidding.
I wish I were kidding.
I know, I just love that button too much. But yeah, I know before the stream started, we were talking a little bit about Super Bowl stuff, like something about like Super Bowl, which
Halftime shows, yeah.
Yeah, halftime shows, Vince McMahon. And personally, yeah, what we're gonna continue the conversation about that a little bit is, yeah, I think one of those things was like with Bruno Mars. That was a pretty good performance. Heck, he did it.
It'd probably be 4th, 5th best, maybe, I think.
Yeah. And I mean, I know there was that one thing last year that we did where we saw Snoop Dogg, Dre, Eminem.
Yeah, the only thing that I liked about that performance was Eminem performing the theme song from 8 Mile. And the thing that I hated the most was how he ended it by taking a knee and putting his fist in the fucking air, like Colin Kaepernick.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. So simultaneously, Eminem was the best and the worst moment of it. Go figure.
Yeah, but another thing I want to address, another elephant in the room, is of course the unfortunate passing of Jason David Frank, no less than days after Kevin Conroy passed away.
The Green Ranger, the White Ranger, the
Black Dino Thunder Ranger, and of course the first Red Turbo Ranger,
and the Gold Ranger as well. Because he was
Tommy wasn't the Gold Ranger. The Gold Ranger was Jason. Jason was the original Red Ranger, and then he came back as the Gold Ranger in Zeo.
Oh, I got confused then.
Again, I know the thing is, Astro said these. I'm like a walking Power Ranger encyclopedia.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
I know that's the one thing I'm kind of glad to see I'm too much of a freaking nerd for. But yes, but just to let everybody know, as usual, if you want to come in, nothing's stopping you.
My biggest problem with knowing like everything about one thing is I research way too much shit and I only remember half of everything. So when someone says something that I already know, I'm like, oh yeah, I knew that. I just forgot that I knew that.
But to kind of shift things here a little bit, we actually have a little something that was shown off last night. We showed last night. I know I kind of left a little later on to the stream, but a little shout out to Hoffcast. He actually joined Bears and Killzone on Step into the Ring on Smash Bros last night, and everything was wild. Had a good time. Just only wish Phil would join it because wait, I forgot. He's too scared to face him.
Which reminds me, hello to everyone in the chat that I missed seeing the name of Killzone Kathy and everybody.
Exactly. So we're gonna take a look at this part, but let's call on Pac-Man.
Dad. I was so good as Dad.
I bet it was. I mean, again, I'm myself a Switch, and heck, you're gonna see me. You're gonna get to knock me around.
I have to be amongst the
I can't
living
believe
at the right
the
time for that
that's
to
the
happen in my
Hal
case.
Yeah.
My biggest problem is y'all are doing shit while I'm dead.
Yes. I will
Phil,
agree with you,
wait,
Killzone, on that.
wait,
Yes,
is
Phil is up.
Is he saying that Phil is a chicken or Phil is a cock?
It's either here nor there, but I'm leaning towards chicken. But
Okay.
he knows. Yeah, he knows. He's too scared. He knows he's too scared. Bears. He's too
Yeah.
scared. Come on, Phil. If you're watching in the background, come on. Bears wants to fight you again.
In the underground,
he can destroy you.
Oh, I screwed myself over on that one.
In my community, we just say that
Wait,
Phil is just dodging.
Oh.
Phil is just dodging, as we put it on my channel. We don't use barnyard animals to describe each other. We use actual fucking English words.
Yeah,
Like,
I know. Sorry, I know this. I'm seeing the thing as well, Killzone. I'm seeing the stream lag a bit, but it's still just continue what you're gonna say, Drew.
I don't remember what I was gonna say. I'm pretty sure that it was something along the lines of, in my community, we just say that Phil is just dodging.
Dodging, yeah.
Yeah. Because we use English words to describe situations like Phil is dodging. Sometimes I can be an asshole. And I will be the first to admit that. But sometimes I can also be the sweetest person on the planet. Not as much as my dirty home, but hey, nobody's perfect.
Yeah, but believe me, I probably be the greatest snark in any sort of circle. I mean, if I was on like FNT or something, I'd probably be the biggest snark there. But I don't think anything can ever like match like anything like all the stuff they say on FNT.
If I'm capable of throwing my own brother off of a light tower in Gang Beasts and not even being concerned about it, I'm pretty sure that makes me an asshole.
Yeah.
And that's my own brother. And none of you guys are related to me, so you're all fucked.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, let me see if I can find that one match between Hoff and
but also keeping in mind that you guys do this shit while I'm dead to the world, so I'm pretty sure you're all safe from me.
Huh, yeah.
I'm usually sleeping.
I thought I would hide out here in case because Arkham Asylum is looking for me. Wait. Oh. Hey, you're worried about stuff, Kathy? I never guessed.
Well, you could always hide in Arkham City.
Again, who's the genius? Who's the genius to think about? In fact, I think after this, we'll watch some stuff from Game Care Network talking about that for a bit. That'll be some like critique on some things here because again, shout out to Game Care Network or Game Care Network Gaming Sins. Again, I miss listening to that guy. I'm not sure what he's been up to, or he's known as Kid, or as he should be known as Kid Atari. So shout out to him and his channel. Go check him out. All of his Sins videos are legendary. They're almost as good as the original Cinema Sins.
Have you gotten to play God of War Ragnarok yet?
I have not played it because I'm still trying to wrap my head around like freaking Horizon Zero Dawn, which I still haven't picked back up and played again. I mean,
yeah, I've like 40 minutes into Ragnarok so far. Whatever you've seen on my channel, that's as far as I've gotten yet. Because I
Yeah.
get distracted by everything else that I still have to play.
Yeah, and I know one thing though. I going back and playing through Mass Effect 3's campaign again as an engineer, and man, I totally forgot that. Yeah, if you scan the system, yeah, the Reapers are gonna come after you, and and you barely got any time to escape. You try to like if you find the thing you scan for when the Reapers are pursuing you, it's almost not impossible. And they'll immediately come after you again if you jump back and you get back into the system.
I wish I could have been streaming it on launch day from my 360 at the time, like on YouTube or Twitch, because I'm pretty sure that you would have been hearing me as soon as I scanned something and was being chased by the Reapers. You probably would have heard me going, "Oh fuck, god damn it, fuck, god damn it," or something along those lines.
Yeah, I mean, again, it just really shows. But this is like, but again, 2012 was the year when Twitch was starting to take off.
Yeah, and you couldn't stream directly from console to whatever platform like you can.
Yeah,
today
so that's what
back then,
that's what
so,
caused things to change with like the PS4 and Xbox One, and now it's more integrated now with the PlayStation 5, right?
Yeah, and that's when I started streaming on the PS4 for me.
Yeah, and I like I said though, I think one of the things I've mentioned when I like sort of like because like I said, after this stream, I'm probably gonna go dark for like the next month or so, and maybe into 2023. I need to get some bearings to try to get some stuff settled. Heck, maybe if I can try to see if I can get my hands on a capture card during like that time, that a lot of time, hopefully. And just like actually give you some worthwhile and like more well-produced content on Twitch and on like like all the other platforms.
Yeah. I think my brother's right. I have a problem. I have too many fucking channels.
Yeah, I know. The thing is, I think it's better to have like or like to have like your normal channel and have like the channel like an archive channel where all your other like content like maybe your. But now but I think now everything's like integrated. Now you have you have your community tab. Now you have your things. You have a tab for live streams and a tab for normal videos and a tab for shorts as well. So
yeah, except for my biggest problem though is I have like 3 different places where I do like 3 different things. Like on YouTube, Drew Underground Gaming is my PlayStation stuff for the most part. On Twitch, Drew Underground Games, because it's currently misspelled until like next week at some point when I can finally fix it again. It was just the Xbox stuff, and then I later port that stuff over to the YouTube gaming thing, and then Drew Underground is where I say all my controversial shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it kind of is crazy that you have to keep up with those many channels. I mean, I'd say it's the same thing with like any other person. I know that that Star Wars girl. She has her normal channel. She does unlist her streams on her channel. She she barely like uploads it onto a channel that's for separate live streams. Yeah, and you also have like the of course her art channel.
That would be just too much work for me. But then again, that's coming from like 2 YouTube and a Twitch channel. Too much work. Yeah, I'm a hypocrite.
Yeah, I know. Again, I as much as I would like to be a content creator, but again, it pretty much will become essentially work. And I mean, you still got to step on eggshells with these guys, but hopefully if the great God who saved Twitter himself is going to do the same with YouTube, I'm all for it to make it better so we don't have to deal with all this crap.
I will never dare call him a god. He's just one of God's angels, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh yeah, so I know I'm just kind of being a little like hyperbolic with that, but no, there is only one true God, and Elon Musk is not him.
You're being a little facetious, and I'm not. I'm bending to the will of reality.
Yes, in a way I am, and that's something. I know I just said that. I can't believe I just said that on stream. So
yeah. Well, you're going to hell.
Well, needless to say, SpaghettiOs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at least going to hell would seem a lot less of a worse fate than actually being trapped as a cat for 100 years, like Salem Saberhagen.
I often wonder this: how many? I know there's supposed to be like 7 circles of hell, right?
Yeah, 7 levels of hell.
Yeah, And obviously, the big H from Germany in the 1940s is obviously in the last one, in the seventh one. So if you're going to hell, I'm pretty sure that you're just going to be stuck right inside the gate, just going, I don't like it here.
Yeah, it's a little hot. It's a little too hot for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like that meme. Like, I don't belong here. What did you do? Oh, I did this sort of thing. Is like, yes, go. Yeah, now you're going to super hell.
I accidentally called Elon Musk the Lord and Savior.
Yeah, we both did. Whoops.
Well, you did.
Yeah, again,
this
is on me.
I was just calling him one of God's servants.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, okay, well, to be more realistic, yeah, Elon Musk is actually a guy who stands with the people.
Yeah, which is why I respect him. I'm not saying I like the guy, but I respect the hell out of him. And
look,
I damn sure support what he's doing with Twitter.
Yeah, but I know one thing. A lot of people will say that, yeah, it was kind of dumb for him to launch one of his cars into space for no reason other than just because he could. And the fact that he also just has an unhealthy obsession with flamethrowers too. Hey, quite a concept. Freaking George Carlin with that joke.
Now I picture him walking through Twitter's headquarters with a flamethrower and the sink on his back.
Oh man, and I remember that.
Just walking through the building, just burning all of the meditation chambers to the ground.
Yeah, again, it really just shows. I really like that there was a photo out there. I think I'm not sure if I can find it or not, but yeah, it was all the people that said, yeah, I think Elon told everybody, hey, those you actually want to work, you can. Those who want to work, raise your hand. And everyone who actually does all the hard work, and people who don't do anything. Yeah, they all gotta go. If you ain't working, get out. I mean, again, there are people who actually are doing a lot of hard work, like the engineers or the people who maintain the server farms. Those people are what make Twitter a fine-oiled machine.
A quick question about the sink thing. When you saw that picture of him carrying the sink into in there, what was your first thought?
I don't know. What was he trying to do? Was he trying to wreck everything but the kitchen sink?
My interpretation of that was he was throwing everything out, including the kitchen sink, because even the sink was woke, and he was bringing in his own sink.
Oh,
that's how I was taking it. And when I realized that was my interpretation, I'm like, I like it.
Yeah.
Throw everything out, including the kitchen sink, as I'm bringing my own.
Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, he was also in an episode of The Simpsons for some odd reason too.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't watch The Simpsons.
Yeah, not anymore. Yeah, I found the photo here. Let me just no, I gotta find a different one.
Have to make sure that it's YouTube friendly.
Wait. No. Open image in a new tab. Sorry, I gotta unshare this one. Oh, wrong button. Darn it. All right, there we go.
Yep, there's the sink of free speech.
Absolutely.
Or, if you believe the mainstream media, the sink that will destroy democracy.
Yes, that's not really gonna happen now, will it? Okay, nope. 5 people watching. Thank you so much. Please share please share this out. Subscribe if you haven't already, and yeah, leave a like. It really helps out with the algorithm, guys. Now let's hope there, because here's hoping that you know who is probably gonna save YouTube next. Let's hope. But
Well,
let's just we still gotta stay
that,
more grounded in reality though.
that still reminds me of that dream that I had a few weeks back. I I woke up going, "There's no way that fucking happened." Because in my dream, YouTube got bought from Google by Jeremy of Geeks and Gamers in my dream.
Yes, I remember telling you that. But heck, yeah, if that happened, that would be the greatest thing. That would be the greatest thing ever.
I would be happy and scared all at the same time. Because it's Jeremy of Geeks and Gamers. Who the hell knows what that man is capable of?
Yeah, but he doesn't have like a few spare $1 billion lying around.
That's true.
But
That's why I'm just gonna check my phone just in case. Because usually when I have weird, shitty fucking dreams like that, well, I really say shitty fucking dreams like that. That was actually a great dream. But when I have a dream like that, fucking weird, usually something just happened in the actual real, well, in cyber world. That is. I almost said the real fucking world, but Twitter's not the real fucking world, though.
Yeah, but of course, all the people that basically work for it or basically have already have like blue check marks, or basically they screamed at all their buddies who work there, say, please verify me, and no, it just doesn't happen. I know now. I think Astro's been verified because I think he paid the subscription for getting verified. We already know certain other people. I think you know who I've just mentioned already also got she was verified long before the whole Twitter verification thing was. Now you can just buy it.
Although I do have a follow-up to the YouTube dream with Jeremy of Geeks and Gamers, I later found out that I wasn't completely nuts. Something in Cyberworld did happen at about that time, only finding out about it like a few days later. Facebook and Metaverse released a lot of employees at about that time of my dream. So there you go.
Zuckerberg can basically tell his $1 trillion loss to just go off somewhere and just leave the planet, because again, we already know your empire is slowly crumbling.
My favorite nickname for him came from the YouTube channel of Boogie2988. When in one of his videos he called him, I believe the name that he called him was Mark fucking Zuckerberg.
Okay, that's a little too far.
Well, not in the underground. That ain't far enough.
Yeah, apparently not.
Because I got another name for him, but I'm not saying it on your channel.
What more than it already was? I mean, come on, we already lost like most of the viewers already.
Well, I could say the last part because I already said it. Zuckerberg is definitely a part of it.
Well, you can also call him Zucker Turd.
Yeah, that works.
Let's get back to
Jet and Killzone have probably been the two main guys to from this weekly show. I think I just turned it back in week really.
Yeah, me and Killzone really have helped out in getting Bears' stream promoted when he plays Smash.
A joy to have someone on. Brian was actually the very first one to join.
I think the only time I ever played Smash Brothers online was with Mara Jade.
Yeah, that's someone you need. I think you need to get a hold of her. And I mean, Bears would love to have more people to play and have an all-out battle royale, or just have fight one-on-one.
See if she responds to a Twitter DM to play Smash with you guys. I can't promise anything with her.
Well, I don't play, but I know Bears do. But eventually, I'm going to get a Switch. And I also
generally major content creators hardly ever respond to anything that I ask. So Usually the only ones that respond in DMs to me are people like you or Phil or Bears.
Yeah,
like
yeah, and I know I had to.
other smaller creators like myself usually respond to me like right
Yeah,
away.
and I know Potato Revan, he wanted me to, I know I joined him for his like V for Vendetta talk, and he wanted me to talk with about Avatar: The Last Airbender. I haven't really watched very far. I think as far as I've gotten was the Kyoshi arc. And guess who has arrived? The Nintendo loving Earth sign himself, Bear64.
Kept you waiting, huh?
And he's not the gray nipples, so he's at home.
Yes, that's kind of why I kind of waited to like do this, because I think you'd be right more on time with this. So Bears, I know we were watching a little bit of like your epic clash with Hoff cast, and again, he's always welcome on the show. As much as he would also want me, he also loves me to come back on his show. Still, the greatest thing I've ever seen from him is, again, he's a true boss because he did the one chip challenge.
Did he really?
Yes.
I need to do that. I always wanted to do that.
In fact, yeah, you want to actually see the. I think I may have already showed it on the show before. I think I might have, but I was showing your fights with him on Enter the Ring last night, but I think the stream's kind of like slowing down and stuff like that, so I can't really.
It was the lag in the game. Hey, Killzone. The game was like lagging because the internet connection was pretty bad. It goes peer to peer.
Yeah, and I mean, again, yeah, Nintendo's net code is bad because they're 2 steps behind literally everybody else in the world. I mean, heck, if they were gonna do that deal with Microsoft, hey. Since they know a lot about server stuff, maybe they should help them upgrade their server to help better their online service. Sure, they can still give it for the cheap price point, but I already know the expansion thing is already jumps that price up now.
It's still $20 for the year.
Yeah, the normal one. Yeah,
like the expansion. Bullshit.
Yeah, it's like $70.
Yeah, so it's like, ooh. And it's like for what, like subpar emulators that you could just do better on the PC.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so again, but it's just crazy how Nintendo really just cannot stand people just making new games without their permission because their copyright stuff is so bad, but not as bad as it used to be in that partner program years ago.
Oh yeah, they lightened up a bit, but they're still pretty. Ugh.
Yeah, pretty strict about it.
Not near as much as the music industry.
Oh, the music industry could go suck a dick.
Yeah.
Oh. I remember I did. I think I may have already told that story once, but yeah, I know I was streaming GTA, but I got a call on my phone. It was using a ringtone from this Super Sentai series called Uchu Sentai Q Ranger. Its main theme called Lucky Star, and of course, they nailed me for that. So I had to delete the stream. Sucks. Always. But nevertheless, though, we've always had those struggles with like copyright on this channel. And again, to anyone who's watching or watching this later, thank you so much for helping me get to 100 subscribers. Still got a ways to go, and like I said, I'm probably gonna do whatever I can to try and improve over the course of the next year. But I'm gonna take a big hiatus for a while until I actually get some more stuff so I can actually improve my content to all of you.
That reminds me of one of many hills that you will have to bury parts of me in, because there are many hills that I will die on. One of which being, if you don't want people hearing music in a fucking video game music industry, stop putting your music in the fucking video games.
Exactly. I think I got that with The Quarry. I think they put like an Ariana Grande song at the very beginning of the stream. I think.
Yeah,
the very thing, and I think I kind of got copyright claim for that.
And
I would love to play Tony Hawk Pro Skater, and I do not want to mute the music because the music is part of the game. Like it's part of the experience.
Exactly.
Same thing for the music in wrestling games. The character, half of their persona is their entrance music.
Well, it's not just the entrance music with WWE shit.
Yep.
It's also like the people and then the logos. Like they will, like WWE will go after you for anything.
Well, as long as you mute the music, you're generally fine playing their game on stream.
I mean, as much as I hate DSP, dear Lord, they still get him even after he mute the music.
Oh man. No, I just think I mean, it just shows. I think the world just absolutely hates that. The world absolutely hates the guy, and I don't blame everybody because yeah, the dude's a piece of crap. He really is.
I'm just pointing out that, like, yeah, even though I hate him, the copyright is just bullshit sometimes.
Yeah, and I know, like I said though, again, the guy's so bad. People have compared me to him, which I am nothing like. I never did anything. I've never done anything like he's done. Like I wasn't so like freaking zoned out where I didn't know I was on stream and I was like choking the chicken.
Actually, he didn't know. Like he didn't know the camera was on. It wasn't really
exactly. I'm not. Why would I think I'd do something like that?
I do have one last comment to the music industry about their music in games and all that horseshit of copyright, whatever. And that's simply this music industry. When people hear your music from other sources, movies, games, whatever, guess what people want to do? Buy the fucking album the song is from.
Or actually do their research and listen to it themselves. Guys, it's literally just free publicity for you. You don't need to pay any advertising. That just saves you a bunch of money. Seriously, whatever happened to, just letting stuff spread through word of mouth. But no,
you'll make more money instead of trying to squeeze money and then wonder why people hate your fucking guts.
There's a reason why, like, I really like Metal Hellsinger's soundtrack is because it's all original. They didn't hire, or like they didn't just, pay for this, like some songs that you would hear on the radio or whatever. No, they're all original.
And this is why I love independent artists like Tom McDonald, because he specifically actually has released like videos to like people and streamers saying, if you want to use my music in your stream or your videos, please do it. This is your permission. And he doesn't have a label that he's signed to. He's completely independent. He makes all of his own shit.
It's just as long as you don't take it as credit, that's it.
Exactly. You can use his music in your shit, i.e. Jet. Something for you to think about.
Wait, say again?
Tom McDonald will let you use his music in your videos.
Ooh, cool.
Yeah. And he makes a lot of great fucking music.
All right, I'll have to check him out after this, and maybe if I do any more montages in the future, I'll probably consider using his songs.
Well, I did have you checking out one video on here before, so if you remember that.
Oh, I probably don't. Darn.
I do because I'm a huge Tom McDonald fan. Hangover Gang forever.
Look who's here. Look who's here.
Get your ass.
Ew.
Get your ketchup sucking ass in here.
He likes his ketchup as much as he likes his women. Red.
Please come defend yourself, Phil.
Get your ass in here, boy. Oh man. Oh man, this is good. Yeah, like I said though, it was really fun to see Hoff just like come on in and just play like Smash Bros with you. It was really fun, and exciting to watch. Just as exciting as watching you guys. And again, everyone wants that epic rematch. Again, you said you want to fight him again, Phil. Last night you had your chance. And where I forgot you were on with Tim Possible talking about the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special.
Tim Possible. Sorry, I had to.
Tim Possible, or as he also can be known as Kylo Tim, or
Tim, I like that one.
or as I personally like to call him, Adam Driver's stunt double.
Phil in the chat. Good taste.
If you're a 5-year-old.
Oh no, I was talking about this. Oh. Yeah. Everybody wants to see it, Phil. Everyone wants to see you two duke it out again. Heck, everyone even wants to see you and Killzone duke it out again.
I would probably sleep through it like I always do.
Yeah, I remember you mentioning that you typically stream like when you're at work or in bed. So it's like, gosh. Yeah.
Well, no, it's usually not at work. It's usually either I'm getting ready to go to work or I'm already asleep.
Yeah, but like I said though, I'll put the link out. I'll put the link in the thing again. So yeah, Phil, if you want to come in here and defend your honor,
There was many dunks that last stream.
He already said that he can't because his dad's there or something.
Oh.
You're letting your dad stop you from engaging into manly fights with a bear and a bird in his backpack.
What a daddy's boy.
Oh,
Daddy wasn't there.
Oh, dang.
Oh, my underwear.
Which is actually not an insult because I grew up a daddy's boy too. So,
well, for that, this must be played.
Fatality.
Yeah, that's when shots are fired. Sorry.
But on the upside, I do want to say that Phil should spend time with his dad because mine's in heaven with Jesus. So, go.
Excellent.
Hey, that was a terrible timing to play that, Jet. I'm just saying.
Whoops.
Yeah.
So once again, but still.
My dad died. Excellent. Like,
yeah.
No, but that's
well,
I said that in excellent because you should spend time with your family.
Yeah. And it's fine. He passed away in 2006. It's not like it was yesterday.
Yeah. Other than that, though, still, the craziest thing I found out now is that we already know. You guys know about about Avatar, right?
The sequel to the previous Avatar or whatever.
Yeah, apparently here's something you gotta find out. This is at least for the on the production side. Yeah, nearly half a billion dollars for just the production alone.
Yeah, I heard this.
And they're even
I hope they lose.
And they're even saying that Avatar needs $1 billion just to break even. That's unattainable. I mean, again, nice go. Thanks a lot. Thanks Avengers for making that impossible.
Yeah, I don't the first one was visually striking, great, but the story was terrible. And honestly, there were so many times there's years where I totally forgot Avatar even existed.
How much money did the first one make? Because that would be a good gauge of
pretty much $1 billion. I mean, but every other film that's come out in the last few years have pretty much blown that movie out of the water.
I think Joker was one of them.
Oh yeah, let me look at the top.
And the budget in that one was hell of a lot smaller, I believe.
So let's assume adjusting for inflation, and I'm just guessing here, triple what the original made. Just guessing based on inflation. So how much did you say the first one made?
We have the top gross from courtesy of Box Office Mojo here. If I can pull this up. Let's see. Yeah, lifetime gross. Yeah, it needs to be the original film, which still is sitting at this now. Yeah, Avatar is still number one at $2.900 billion.
So let's just say adjusted for inflation. let's just call that three. What's that? 3 billion.
At least 3 billion. Yeah.
So then, adjusted for inflation, let's call that 9 billion. Let's say, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I think at least. I'm not sure, but I mean this was back in 2009. A lot of these films, a lot of the films that have reached or that are in the current top 10 or in the were all part for either the 2020s or the 2010s. The only other film prior to the 2000s was Titanic, which again, two of James Cameron's films are in the top grossing films of all time. Which again, Avengers Endgame pretty much is at the number 2 spot.
So I think it's safe to say that Avatar will get at least,
Even if you adjust inflation with the first one, I think that's safe to assume that. Right?
Maybe.
So like about 9 billion.
Yeah.
I think it's safe to assume that the sequel will get just a little bit beyond that, but 250 or whatever billion it said, no, I don't see it.
Yeah, I don't know. Heck, I mean, I think they're even putting a lot of money into advertising. Same thing with Destiny. Destiny, the first Destiny took dang, $500 million to basically produce. I mean, half of it, only $250 million was just in the development alone, but the rest was all into the marketing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the other 300 million was all into the marketing scheme, and boy did it show. Yeah, that was definitely hundreds of millions of dollars well spent for for a very lackluster story.
Here's another interesting question. Is Avatar 2 going to wind up costing more to make and produce or whatever than what the hell is it called? The Rings of Power?
Maybe. I mean that
they say that's what an episode.
Huh?
No, I think it was a billion for the cost of production of the show overall. But again, this was produced by Amazon, and we already know. I think Mr. Bezos himself is on track to be the world's first trillionaire next to Elon Musk.
Sheesh.
Yeah. You think somebody like Ted Farrow in the Horizon universe could only attain that title with that much wealth?
Just imagine how much wealthier he would be with good business decisions.
Yes, because Mr. JB himself, not the one I'm talking about. I'm talking about the one who owns Amazon. Yeah, he's such a captain. He's such a captain of capitalism, and yet he sucks at it so hard. But again, they often say that. Yeah, I think I even talked to my dad about this. He really thinks that even that drone thing he's gonna do isn't gonna work, because when we have drones flying everywhere, who's to say there's not gonna be some jerk out there who's gonna just try to swat it? Who's gonna try to swat the dang thing down with a slingshot, or some kid's gonna do that, or someone's just gonna use this for skeet practice. You just don't know. It can happen. There's always gonna be some crazy person out there who's gonna do it. So yeah, I mean, we already got a lot of these other films out here that have all crossed the $1 billion mark. And of course, I already know that I mean, a lot of all the newer Star Wars films pretty much broke the billion for a while, but I mean, the thing is, some of these films are not even the only film that's in the top 10 is of course Endgame. We have The Force Awakens, of course, Infinity War at number 5, No Way Home, the first Jurassic World, and the live-action Lion King, The Avengers, and Fast 7, and Top Gun Maverick has just been knocked out of the top 10 spot, but it still was overall a great movie, and it's coming to Paramount Plus in about a few weeks. So if anyone who's yeah, or it's also out on DVD or digital if you want to get it.
And 14 is Black Panther. The sequel will never get anywhere near that.
Because basically you love like dragging like freaking Chadwick Boseman's corpse through the mud because again, this is what Disney is. They are literally like they literally almost want to be the god emperors of entertainment on Earth.
They did a lot more than drag Chadwick's corpse through the mud. They dragged all of the MCU through the mud with it.
Yeah, that's true. But like I said, though, the MCU is just kind of like, you know.
But then again, Marvel Comics have been doing that to themselves for even longer.
Yeah. Yeah, but then again, it's kind of crazy how they were on the verge of bankruptcy, but then they somehow came back, and now they're like bigger, and now they're like the biggest thing since sliced bread, essentially.
Although concerning I think Disney was recently caught with the whole flubbing the numbers. Not flubbing, but like exaggerate. What do you call it? Inflating?
Yeah, inflating numbers on like Disney Plus and everything else.
I disagree. I would prefer sliced bread at this point.
Yeah, but like I said, though, again, and even then, I think like I actually got some time. I actually got some time to sit down and read Isom, which again, next time, like you know, we see like Nerdwise on Astro's channel. Yeah, I'm gonna tell. Yeah, I mean it's good, but again, this is like remember this is only like the first issue of these comics. So we're probably gonna see more of these. So when the Isom Volume 2 campaign is gonna be up, you know I'm gonna be ready on that. But other than that, everything's been pretty. Oh, well, you know, I think like I just saw a thing on Twitter saying that Alex Stein is going to be on Flashcast tonight. I can't stop her. Yeah.
Who's Alan Stein?
He's that honestly that troll dude who's been on a lot of
he's basically a political Twitter troll / political troll from somewhere.
In
so
general,
kind of like Babylon B?
In a way. But you might as well. I wish. I mean, seriously, if they teamed up together,
the most recent things that I've seen him doing was appearing on Timcast and following around AOC, talking about her Latina booty.
Yes,
on camera.
Yeah, and I think he was also on. I think he was also recently on the Jack Show too. With that Star Wars girl, John Malin, Kelsey, and
haven't watched the Jack Show in a couple months. I'm not sure.
Yeah, no, I know I watched it. I watch it from time to time, but I don't really. But I'm usually like I just watch it as I just listen into it as I'm falling asleep.
I usually watch Friday Night Tights almost religiously.
Yeah, in a way. I mean, oftentimes I just have that in the background too.
I do know that Gary would love to have him on Friday Night Tights though.
Yeah,
I would love to see it. So.
Yeah, and we also know Shad Versity is now he's pretty much become a regular on FNT now.
Oh yeah, showing off his swords every Friday night.
Yep, and I'm guessing by the sound of it, you're probably playing Sonic Mania, aren't you?
Sonic Mania. Is my TV that loud?
Yeah.
Well, we certainly hear the rings.
Well, no, it's not Sonic Mania. I'm just running around in Frontier since I could just run around.
The new one. Nice.
Yeah, it's actually good.
Well,
I'm honestly surprised.
For a 3D Sonic game.
It's either a Sonic ring or you're pretending to be Frodo throwing a ring at a fiery mountain. One of the two.
I mean, is it too much to ask for both?
It's the former.
Well, no, not really.
Yeah, it's the former, but it's great.
I mean, the thing is like, I think the worst thing is the pop-in. You will see pop, like the draw distance, you see everything like pop in. And like, oh, that's jarring.
But yeah, this was a really great thing to see though, but let's see if I can try to think without it like causing the stream to like get all messy.
Because I exist.
No, it was happening before you. It was happening before you jumped in, Bears.
I don't know. I'm just meant in general in life.
Boy.
So that's why the Chicago Bears are losing so much.
Oh no, that's just Lightfoot's work.
Oh, okay.
She made heavy work.
Mm.
Yeah. So yeah, Hoff, this is probably his first time back. I think he still had to charge. He had to charge his Switch up because he hadn't touched it in a while. Again, the more I see you and Bears play Smash Bros, the more I want to play.
Let
I'm
me tell
literally
you,
like 5 years late.
it's fun.
5 years late to the party.
Like,
Yes, I
once
can tell you guys are having
play
fun.
Smash Brothers, it's like addictive, especially when you get very competitive.
Oh yes, but I already know one thing. But I also know easily you and Killzone could mop the floor with me.
Well, I've been playing for 20 years with the series in general.
Yeah, I know. I haven't played Smash Bros since the very first one on the N64. Is that actually on there on the expansion pass?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Oh.
But Mario Parties 1 through 3 are.
It's a good thing I still have my N64 and my copy of it then.
I need to get that's like the only Smash game I'm missing is the 64.
That's the first one I played, and the second one I've ever played is this one.
Yeah.
Oh, Ultimate?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ultimate is very tight. I just want them like to just keep expanding on this one because the mechanics are just that good.
Yeah, they're pretty good and refined. Yeah, I can tell with that.
No, wait, not just graphics, the mechanics.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about the mechanics. I said, yeah, I know the mechanics are more refined. I know. I'm surprised. I mean, I'm not sure. Is Smash Bros. Ultimate played at Evo tournaments? Because I'm pretty sure it would be.
Not last year. No, there was something that like Nintendo was like, no, we don't want it to be played at Evo.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, again, they're really looking.
So.
Yeah, they really just only want. Yeah, I know they had their game. Yeah, this is for the fun. Nintendo, your games have ruined friendships. So yeah, actually, how would you let people play games on a competitive level?
At least the ones I'm not aware of.
Hey.
Well, then you haven't played Mario Party.
Weird.
Yes, I have.
Andrew was in,
but with just a sibling.
I remember playing 2 with my cousin. I mean, but we're still. I know we don't really.
The last Mario Party I played was on the Wii U at a friend's house, and
wait, the Wii U?
Yeah.
Oh no, you had to play 10.
Yeah, and those friends and I are not friends anymore.
It's like just for making you play 10 of all of them.
Well, it wasn't so much that as in what happened while playing it that led us to not being friends anymore.
Well, what did they do? Steal your star? Oh wait, no, there's no star stealing in that one. Never mind.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing those dudes. I want to find. I want to know where that clip is so I can show it. So I can show it off. These two dudes that were playing Mario Party 2. That were playing Mario Party, and I think one of them got the plunder chest, and he stole an item from the guy, and they got pissed off in a heated argument. It went so far as them actually throwing a couple punches and actually tackled each other to the floor and started wrestling around.
I imagine if it had been on the Wii itself, I would have had the same reaction. They hand me 2 fucking sticks and called it a controller. And that was when our friendship ended.
Oh, they handed you like 2 Wiimotes?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
I mean, the Wiimote isn't too bad, but it's not the best, controller.
Hi, kids. You like cartoon games? Want to have us on? Want to have a game called that doesn't do a shit in the graphics are like? No. Just remember that. I remember that damn sarcasticgamer.com video about Wii.
I remember watching E3 when the Wii was announced, and my brother and I both had the same reaction. That's not gaming.
Yeah, they were trying to appeal more to the casual crowd, and that's the reason why it sold as many Wiis as it did.
And that's why my sister wound up having one.
Yep.
One time we were
years and years later, but still.
like one time my folks, they were house hunting, right? You know, to move. And let me tell you, practically almost every single house had a Wii. Because it was that like it was made for casuals. There's nothing wrong with, like, against casuals, they're just casually play game,
Yeah. Why do you think? What do you think? What do you think the mobile market exists?
Yeah, I mean, Smash Brothers Brawl was made for casual. That's why it was so slow compared to the other game. Well, Melee at least.
Yeah.
Another thought my brother and I had when the Wii was announced at E3, we looked at all the systems we had in the house, original Xbox, PS2, and the Nintendo GameCube, and we were like, well, the GameCube is the last Nintendo system we're ever going to have.
Oh, the GameCube's so good.
Yeah.
Such an underrated console.
Well,
Yes.
apparently, I was wrong. I have a Switch, so, whatever.
Friends fight over Mario Party. I'm just trying to find out which video that was. I know what it was.
So do siblings, because I remember playing the first
one. I think I
with
found it.
my
I think I found it.
siblings.
It's just something about Ubisoft and Nintendo games that ends friendships.
Yes, it is very odd, but we found the video, everybody. Take a look at this.
By we, you mean you.
Well, technically, but you guys are watching it too, so there you go.
Well, we didn't go searching for it. You do all the work. We're just here for the ride.
Yeah, that is true. Last night, my roommates decided to wager 2 months' rent on Best of Game 3 of Mario Party. They filmed it as part of the wager. Following takes place in the last 10 rounds, deciding the game. Oh boy,
Oh, God.
Dude, I wish I could get like 3 other people and like 2 more controllers for the GameCube games to like have like a whole local multiplayer stream. That would be so awesome.
Yes, and when you start up the controller, we all got to hold down the Z button when we start it up, so we can hear that like that
really cool
kabuki sound startup. Yeah. Again, the startups of the 6th gen consoles were so cool.
Their consoles back then had a lot of personality.
Yes. Yeah, the
And
Xbox had a nuclear reactor. The towers for the PS2 were like that.
And you
I
could
know,
just put the game in the system and fucking play it.
I know.
Yes,
I missed
it
that.
plays. It just works.
It just works.
If only every game Todd Howard made could do that.
You didn't have to go to bed while you're waiting for it to install.
Oh yeah, or go to like install it in the morning and go to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or that. Yeah.
Okay, let's continue.
Do it. Just do the last one.
The last update?
Yeah. Got in.
All right.
I wonder which Mario Party they're playing.
Previous update. I won the first game. Reeds won the second game. Somehow he got that victory.
That was a sweet win.
Well, you got a bonus star.
At any rate.
And you found it.
We've
Anyway, so we're in the last game now, the third game. There's turns left. We just got the warning. We've played 140 rounds of Mario Party. It is like it's 5 o'clock in the morning.
Is it really?
Yeah. 10 ish. And you got so we
It's
got
the
All right,
is
last round, Skins got lead.
really important to
But
these guys.
I've got the coin
apparently.
lead and I got a star.
It is money.
I've got a star in front of me that I can definitely get.
Yeah, it is.
And I've got an item shop, so some shit can go down. But
He got one of his friends got a plunder chest. What did they say?
Oh, the
It's still
plunder
kinda
chest.
like
I actually did
another
that
hero.
tactic Killzone, I believe.
Now
On
the
one of the
guy,
Mario Party streams.
Oh boy.
now the
It's the
guy in the red
Well,
shirt
let's-
to me looks like he's been up since like 5 a.m. to 5 a.m.
Yeah, have you been up for 24 hours, dude? How the hell are you not even insane? Are you not like been driven insane
Well,
at that point?
Because I can guarantee you, when I'm up that long, I look about as good as that guy
Oh boy.
in the red shirt. I look like I'm either have snapped or am about to after being up for 24 hours.
Yeah.
But the guy in the collar and the vest, he looks like he's about to go out to work after this.
Yeah, and they said that, there's no way you can function on like 4 hours of sleep. Hope that guy actually drinks a lot.
It's just called willpower.
Yeah, but I actually need my sleep if I don't get it. Well, I can't guarantee anybody will actually anybody else will be standing if they come into contact with me after that, or if they really. Yeah, you don't want to be anywhere near me.
The one with the mushroom.
Let's go.
And the golden mushroom.
It doesn't matter.
All right. Well, let's finish this up. Hit that block. And a 1. I hope you're happy with it. Put the item in.
About 10 minutes later.
I think you're like 100 spots away.
No.
I think you're definitely more.
I can get to start twice. Still win the mini game.
Which one they're
still win
playing?
most games. I can still win the overall.
Wait, what?
I wonder which one they're playing. You know,
No, we
probably
don't know.
one of the
Yeah.
N64 games, because I don't think Plunder Chess was in the GameCube games.
Yeah, I know Plunder Chest. I know it was in probably Mario 2.
Yeah, I think.
All I recognize is them talking about getting a star. So
Yeah, I think the dude in the white shirt, he's got the star lead. He's got the coin lead. Yeah, and the dude in the red shirt's got the
7
coin
turns
lead.
left when I have a 5-star lead. Definitely means that I'm gonna win.
Yeah, but I can get 2 of those back, and then I'm gonna win some of them in the ceremony. And your ass is off, and his ass is off. It's just me. See, I've been winning all the mini games.
Well, it's
You've
you
been
and Mario.
fucking
I've been
lucky,
kicking your
stealing
ass
stars.
all through.
You've been
the
getting
mini games.
good rolls and getting lucky.
Dude, I missed the
Wait,
these
I think
days
we
where
saw
you
the
just like
video.
shit talk
Good
someone.
rolls and getting lucky.
Yeah, but now it's considered problematic. Any modern gamers out there actually get offended by stuff, you're total wusses. Quote me on that.
Hey, you ever seen the image of like the duck standing over you, and it's like, it says pathetic?
Oh, you mean
dude.
the one with Principal Skinner?
No. It's like this duck is just like standing over you menacingly, and it says pathetic.
this
With like this evil lighting. I love it.
This reminds me of the last time my dad tried to play video games. At the time was on the original Xbox, and I believe I told this story before. I was like, dude, I'm like totally kicking your ass, Dad. And he's like, these controls make no fucking sense. He slams the controller down the left.
It's a controller. It's a controller, not a fighter jet. Look, I know one thing. There was a peripheral that my dad got back in the day for this mech game called Steel Battalion. It was like an actual control stick with a whole bunch of buttons that all work. I couldn't wrap my head around that.
And my dad got all pissed at the original Xbox controller because it had a black and white button.
What?
Yeah. The original Xbox had those. Yeah.
Yeah, he did not understand that. On top of the fact that he's like, why the hell are they selecting the start way the hell over here?
That's true.
I'm not the one that designed it.
Hey, look who's here. Tim's here. Tim's here in the chat.
Tim.
Hey, man.
That's kind of what I almost said to my dad too. I don't know, Dad. I didn't design the fucking thing.
Exactly.
I just bought it.
Yeah, again, but there already are a lot of peripherals for games, and only one game utilized it, like Steel Battalion. That dang control stick. That was like $120 that my dad spent on that thing. And I think he liked playing it though. But again, if there's anything I liked that was mech based, it was Mech Assault. Dang, they really need to make that game backwards compatible on the newer consoles. I would give anything to play that game again. Heck, I'd even stream it. Yes, I would go that far. That'd be another good Let's Play for me to do on Twitch. But let's continue with these guys. These two nerds.
I've fucking been winning more mini games than you.
Oh,
Yeah, I think they are playing the
guarantee you I win
N64, one of the
the
N64 ones. Yeah.
Okay, we'll see.
Yeah, we will fucking see.
Yeah, that's
Watch
right.
Super
Because
Fantasy.
So bad.
platform.
Like 4 had normal items,
Fuck
but
yeah.
once 5 hit, they're all
Right,
like
yeah.
these
No.
orbs.
We're going straight into this shit.
I hope they start fist fighting by the end.
Don't.
It's Tim.
Yeah, they will eventually. Oh yeah. Oh boy.
Am I still playing or are you dead?
No, you're still playing.
Oh, okay. But who? Which one of us two? Who's dead? Who's playing?
Nobody's dead. I mean, nobody dies. It's Mario Party.
But who's not playing this game? You just won that game. Was it me or you?
Nobody's playing this game. The game's over.
Right, because somebody won. What does it say? Won?
Just went away.
Yeah, I did. I think I won that one. I don't really remember. I've won so many, it's hard for me to remember.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
amount of fucking strategy that goes into Mario Party, I love it.
I want so many. It's hard for me to remember.
Like it's funny
Yeah.
how much you can strategize, but you could still get screwed over. I love it and hate it.
Yeah.
Dude, you've got to have.
Yeah.
Especially, I think especially on the 2-on-2 games, those are bad.
Fuck!
Wait,
I had a key. Who the fuck? How did I not?
Spoken
have
like a
How did
true
I- did it get
gamer.
stolen?
well, I mean, I stole it
Uh-oh.
When did
Here
you-
it comes.
when I got that plunder chest.
When was this? When did you get a
It was like 2 moves ago.
That was like 2 moves ago.
Was it when I was in the bathroom?
It might have been. I'm not sure.
Oh boy.
Did you seriously steal my fucking key?
Yeah, with the plunder chest. We're in here, dude.
While he was in the
Yeah, I had a
bathroom.
plunder chest. It was like,
Here we
I'm
go.
sorry. It's like this stream's really going batty on me.
dude, what? Like, I have to win the game.
Dude, that is so shitty, dude. We've been playing for 5 fucking hours.
Yeah, exactly.
That came down to
See
7
who's
turns,
gonna win.
and I was about to fucking win, and you stole the
I
goddamn.
stole the key.
How the fuck did you steal the
Because
key?
I had the fucking plunder chest. I had to use it.
You know what? I have a fucking dueling glove, but I have to fucking use it. Fuck you, shit.
Can we have politics settled in this way?
Sorry.
Wait, what?
Can we have like political disputes like settled in this way?
Well,
That
get
would be
well on this day.
awesome.
Be surprised especially if you're an employee who works in Silicon Valley, then yeah, probably.
Sorry.
You're
sorry.
sorry?
Sorry.
What the
Kid.
fuck?
Fucking calm down.
Ah,
I'm sorry.
dude, you
I'm
just-
sorry.
Over a fucking video?
Dude, red shirt, dude, you just slapped him. You think he wasn't gonna say that personally over a video game? Gosh, you are
I mean,
hopeless,
yeah,
bro.
sorry.
Yeah, now has to pay
Sorry.
rent.
A real man would ball up the fist and punch.
I
Yeah.
know, none of that Will Smith weak shit.
Seriously, even when I show that back, yeah, that one dude called the slap, that British dude, yeah, that guy's a slap master. That's how you slap. That's how you strip bitch slap everybody in the room.
The fuck? Sorry. Ow! Fuck! Oh! Oh! Fuck! Jesus!
Oh boy.
No, he left that room a long time ago.
Shit! God damn it! Fucking hit me, motherfucker! God damn it! You fucking asshole!
Oh my god.
God damn it! Fuck you! Fucking, you know what? Stop!
Sorry for the language, sorry for
God damn
the
it.
foul language, everybody.
Fuck!
Oh, he broke his nose over this. Wow. Yes. Wow. Oh my god.
You broke it in
Wow.
my nose.
Oh gosh. Seriously. Again, I know they're a rage compilation. Gosh, what can I even word today? Of course you can't Xbox. Annenberg
Why
and I
can't
would
I-
go away in my mind.
Why can't
need to
I
watch-
word today?
You
What?
need to watch Salty Smash Brothers compilations. They're hilarious.
Oh, oh boy, that'd be crazy. Yeah, in
So
fact,
many controllers destroyed.
oh boy. Yeah, let's I'm gonna find that. Yeah,
But man,
this Yeah, I'm sorry, everyone. Yeah, everyone who's watching. Yeah, sorry for the foul language, but yeah, these videos gotta
Well,
contain
I've
some very
already
strong
sworn
language.
quite a bit, so we should have
Fuck
been
your trigger
apologizing
warnings.
from the very beginning.
True. Salty smash moments, right?
If anything,
Oh, dude, there's
Jet,
a
you
lot
should
of them.
apologize for me being on the on here each and every time.
Oh boy. Now this is gonna be crazy, and I know it's gonna bot the stream a bit, but
There's one in particular where this guy has a upgrade your joy as a shirt, and it's hilarious because he's the salty one.
yeah,
I need like, can you do like some screen sharing real quick?
yeah, I'm doing it. Yeah, I just found a random one. I think.
Okay, this is for Smash Wii U.
Okay.
Man, it's frozen.
I wonder if they're from Alaska.
That's so frozen. The footage is from Alaska.
Oh, he's already out.
Uh
He
oh.
stands up. I think he thought he was.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Okay, so
everybody.
this is like multiple games because I just saw Melee.
Yeah, I'm so really sorry. And again,
Yeah,
sorry
but
to everyone
tabs
watching. Yeah,
open?
the StreamYards can really just screw up now because of all this stuff. Even though I don't think I have anything even on right now, I'm not sure. But I don't know. Yeah, nothing's even really on, I don't think. Either that or yeah, I might as well just turn a couple things off. Give me a minute.
Turn off the Pornhub.
There's just why you really just don't make you really gotta make me do this.
You gotta be fucking kidding.
Yeah. So yes, give me a minute.
He's getting trigger happy with that.
Yes.
Things might be better. I turn my TV off, which again, sadly, is a smart TV, and I have a thing my mom gave me. I have a Amazon Fire TV my mom gave me. So
See, Bears, you liking Wave 3 of Mario Kart DLC? Wait, I don't think Wave 3 has come out yet. It doesn't come out until December 7th. Oh, wait, I think he's talking about like what the tracks that I saw.
I think
I mean, I honestly can't remember exactly except for Peach's Garden. And no, that's not a euphemism.
so. Well, thank you for explaining that to me.
yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't know. And again, I've missed out on a lot of Nintendo. When I eventually get a Switch again, I think I'll be reunited with my childhood memories when I get that console. Even though I'm gonna be a little late to the party.
Yeah, better late than never.
Yeah, but it's still taking some time. But let's continue on and see these ragers. I'm so sorry. I'm not sure if it's always botting on me for some
Yeah, I
reason.
think we might have to put this on the shelf.
I am so sorry, everybody. This is like insane to not deal with this. It is so crazy, but yeah, like Bears, you explain some of these some of these fails to us instead.
Well, it's usually just like, how do you put it? when you're about to almost kill someone, like knock them out and like win the match, they like come back in this BS way. There's one dude that's pretty notorious for being quite salty. It was the guy that I was talking about his shirt that says "Level up your joy," and yet he's like the one like popping off, being pissed off and angry that he lost. I'm like, dude, this guy's the picture of irony. But there's just so many of them. Like it just depends on which one you watch.
Yeah. And I can imagine. I mean, again, always feel like all these gamer rage videos in general are always just too fun to watch. It's like, dude, you just set yourself back like hundreds of dollars, man. Like again, we saw a dude who threw his freaking PlayStation out the window, or people who broke their keyboards and whatnot. It's crazy. Just
the keyboard ones are hilarious because of the like all the keys just flying out.
Yeah,
everywhere. Yeah. And I think I'm not sure. Going about it, everyone says like, you know, there's always those things like those little like more subtle things, like you have like different switches. You have like brown, like MX switches, like brown, red, blue. Brown is probably like the thing where you can use it for typing and gaming at the same time. But cherry's pure, like cherry red is like for pure gaming experience.
Pure gaming experience.
Indeed. But that's kind of the whole gist though, everybody. Like, don't ever rage quit at a video game. Just take a deep breath, find serenity, and turn the game off. Simple as that.
You've seen the meme? It's like, fuck this game, I'm never gonna play it again. Oh shit, the next round's happening.
Oh god.
With the smashing the keyboard and the letters flying everywhere, and now I have a scenario stuck in my head where whoever cleans up their room and they are missing a few letters, they wind up finding them in the back of their desk chair.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. But it's four letters in particular, SHIT. So they have to go, who the hell shit in my chair?
Yeah, but here's the funnier thing. You know, wasn't there I think there was a guy who like got so excited once that he literally cropped himself. He literally cropped his pants.
Oh gosh.
Yes, you just walked. Was like, oh, why does this keep happening? It's like, wait, this has happened to you before? Oh god, bro.
Tucker did it.
Where'd my body go? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Tucker did it. Oh man, just holy crap. It is crazy that there are some people out there who get like this in game. Hey, there was a dude, you know that famous video where that thing was like DDR, but you're doing it with like the keyboard, like WSD and freaking arrow keys and whatnot. It was weird. I don't know, but the guy basically broke his monitor, and he even said he put his head through his wall. There's like dozens of holes in his room. It's like, dude, you put your head through your wall. First of all, ouch, and two, dude, I'm not sure how old this kid was. He must have been like at least maybe 15 or something. But come on, dude.
His mom has always said he was hard-headed, but this is ridiculous.
Again, there's the pun master. Always hilarious.
I would imagine like the keyboard keys are like just spelling dickhead somewhere.
Oh boy. Oh man, I know. I wish I could show more of these videos, but again, I don't risk the stream just like messing up on me because StreamYards isn't as reliable as we all think it can be. I mean, it's helped make content, but it's just not as reliable.
You probably have to pay for the premium to get like a smoother experience. I'm not sure.
Yeah, you probably have to. I mean, other people have gotten. I can't really fudge that into my budget in the month. I got stuff I gotta pay. Heck, I got my bill. I got my electric. Heck, my utility bill finally came in. The paper one came in. Paper version came in today.
I honestly thought that my shitty desk chair joke was pretty good.
I don't know. That one is hilarious. That That was better. That one's better than the dickhead one.
Yeah. Give me 1 second. I gotta check something.
One. You lied to us, Jet.
I can think of one along the lines of the keyboard thing. Letters flying off the keyboard and landing in the chair, but spelling something else. And the person going, "Hey, who came in my chair?"
Or probably the worst sort of letters you would not want to see arranged is the simple word of red rum, red rum.
Is that a Stephen King joke?
I don't get it.
Yes.
It's murder backwards.
Yes.
Oh.
Yep. I'm aware. We're all aware of this.
Well,
Let me tell you, Stephen King is probably the biggest baby I've ever seen. Dear Lord.
Oh God.
The man never stops complaining. Just continue writing your shitty books and stop.
Yeah, but then again, the guy has a fetish for having a lot of his books take place in Maine.
I was about to say that
because like the whole thing is like the books are on to whatever he thinks is scary. So what's so scary about Maine? Is he racist to Maine people?
What? No, he just doesn't. No, I think he just finds the state itself creepy.
I just think that he really likes Maine people, that he considers people that live in Maine his main squeeze.
Or he just likes to have a lot of main characters.
Oh my gosh. So many puns. Brain melting? I gotta use that thing with Deadpool. I gotta use that one small clip from Super Showdown Bowl. Yeah, it's just too crazy. I mean, heck, that would be perfect even when describing you, Bears, when there's like so many references. I mean, it's just really crazy. So what is the stuff he's actually said on Twitter? I'm not really recall, but I don't know. Hello?
What?
Yeah, just like what is the thing Stephen King has complained about on Twitter recently?
One thing about I even responded to him was he was complaining about the whole $8 thing for the verification mark.
I was about to say complain about Elon Musk because that seems to be popular.
I just put oh boo hoo.
Dude, you have millions of dollars. I'm pretty sure you can spare $8 to get yourself verified on Twitter, Steven.
I mean, there was one that he got roasted on. It was like he was complaining about McDonald's still being in Russia, right, and not being pulled. And then someone pointed out, but Stephen King books are still being sold in Russia.
Okay. Once again, this has to be shown.
Fatality.
Exactly. Or this one.
Finish him. Fatality.
It's not exactly Christine, the killer car, but it's close. You killed someone on a, but instead of it being chased down, someone being chased down, it's actually just oncoming. So there you go on that.
It's weird the fact that his books don't really add up into movies very well. Yeah, it depends on the person, but most of them are hilarious.
Yeah. I think the best example is the Langoliers.
Dude, what was it? Pet Cemetery. That one made me belly laugh so many times. Like the scene where the mother was trying to get back home, and you see the ghost dude with his half his brain sticking out, and just casually in an airplane, just smiling a little bit. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think probably the best adaptation of Stephen King's books was probably The Mist. I mean, it was a novella. I mean, they changed the ending of the original book where they just settled down in a hotel for the night. and they said, and I think there was like something on the radio that said Hartford, and then he says to his son when he lays him down to bed, when he lays him down to go to sleep, he says Hartford, there's hope. And I mean,
honestly
again,
like the ending in the movie. It's different.
Yeah, I know. Heck, it's just dramatically ironic that even Stephen King himself loved it. It can't be that can't be said the same for The Shining, because I'm pretty sure Stephen King still to this day probably hates Steven like Kubrick or Stanley Kubrick. Sorry, what I said.
Well, anyway,
Steven
he's
Kubrick.
dead anyways, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, and I probably bet he probably walks up and says, "Hey, happy birthday, Steve! Happy birthday, Stanley!" Yeah, I'm pretty sure he took a whiz on his grave. Yeah, you messed up my books. Guess what? This is what happens with everybody. But I think John Bennett. I think it was the same person who I think it was the same person who directed Speed. I think who made The Mist. So yeah, I mean, they made it as far as they did, and of course all those creatures got to the people. Like, I think that what do you think is the scariest creatures in The Mist?
I actually don't know their names.
Well, you got that giant tentacle that attacked in the storage area. You got that impossibly tall creature that's just walking around. You have those big spiders with skull faces, or the gray widowers. You have the arachnoclaw, which is that giant lobster-looking thing with big claws, of course.
Take care, Killzone.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
What do you say? I'll take care, Killzone.
Yep.
All right. See. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by. Darn it! I'm messing this up. And this is supposed to be my last stream for the year, or for a while. Damn it! You're messing this up. I'm messing it up. I know what I said. But yeah, you have these terror buzzards, you have scorpion flies, and of course, I think one like cashier girl gets stung by one of them, and her face like puffs up, and she like goes into shock. So yeah, it's not very good. And of course, the worst character in the movie is Miss Carmody,
the religious chick.
Yep. Good thing Armzola put a bullet in her brain before she could. Heck, they were willing to do blood sacrifice on a boy. Yeah, religious zealotry in a nutshell, everybody. Just why? I mean, but even then, I still think the Great Widowers are probably the worst thing. And plus, their spider webs are corrosive, too.
Oh, you know what? I think you said it. The spiders. The spiders are terrible.
Yes.
Just being eaten alive, and then it's being like so sensitive to the point if you just have a little bit of gravity, plop, you're just gone. You're
or worse, they use you to incubate their eggs, like that one MP that happened where you just start screaming, "It's all our fault! It's all our fault!" Yeah, once again, the logic of Ian Malcolm really comes into play here. Like, again, they wanted the Arrowhead project was meant to just like make a window to another dimension, and it actually ended up becoming a door. And I think they say all Stephen King's novels are like sort of interconnected in a way. So literally, I think it could be a doorway to detached space, the same place where I think it comes from, and of course that turtle that's supposed to hold the world up or whatever. And even then, I think it's also connected to the Dark Tower universe, the Dark Tower as well, I think. Which is probably
even the one that won't get a sequel.
Yeah, but I think it's better to read the book instead. I think they do reference the Dark Tower in the movie, where I think, like, again, the main protagonist I think he's like a painter for like movie posters or whatever. He's painting like a poster for the Dark Tower. So yeah, I mean, the whole point is, guys, the Arrowhead project scientists thought about thinking if they could do it, but they never stopped to think they should. And again, that's always the biggest thing. Do not ever try to play God. I mean, just look what happened to Icarus. Icarus flew too close. I meant Prometheus. Sorry, don't play. They say, yeah.
Bermuda was the one that like tried to get like the knowledge of the gods to humans, and then
and gave
them.
it to mankind. Yeah, or basically molded man out of clay and gave them fire. But the thing is, yeah, don't play God. And it's the same thing with like human cloning in the Sixth Day with Arnold Schwarzenegger. They really cannot believe. Yeah, why would you even want to do it? That person wouldn't be the same person. Yeah, sure, the person may look and act and sound like the same person, but it wouldn't be them. So again, you just really got to go right into the efficacy of all of it. I mean, how would you feel if you actually met a clone? If you actually met a clone of yourself?
I don't know how I would act.
I know what I would do with him.
Well, at least you could take the saying "go fuck yourself" in a literal sense.
I would.
That line's actually used. That line's actually used in the film for like the big like corporate guy who is the one doing all the cloning. Heck, the guy himself, the bad guy himself is a clone.
I would send my clone to work in my place.
Huh. You know what? I constantly always think of the concept of cloning myself at work, and like so I can move up cars and like do my other 10 jobs I have. But then I also think about the insurance. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. I think Homer Simpson covered that. If one of the clones dies, just drop it in Flanders' yard. It's just crazy. Awesome. But I think maybe we should probably start winding everything down now, guys. This is probably going to be the last stream I'm going to do for a while. In fact, like I said, any content I might do is going to be pretty light. But again, Bears, Drew, thank you guys for stopping by. So let's start to getting to the plugging. Bears, what do you have? Wait, no, sorry.
That's me, you fool.
Yes, Fox, you are definitely working this out for your last stream. Vandenberg, shut the hell up, please.
It's not even Halloween yet, Vandy.
Oh, dear Lord, Simon, but don't worry, I might be back. No, you probably won't, Vandenberg. I've had enough of you for a while.
So Drew 64, I guess. What are you up to?
I'm also still trying to come up with my next stream. I'm thinking about Sonic Adventure 1.
Oh, that's perfect. I'd say go for it.
Because, like, especially with Frontiers, referencing Sonic Adventure 1, 2, and all the other games. I'm not even kidding.
Yep, so that's the whole thing. That's the whole point, though, there. That sounds like it'd be a great thing to have there as well. And, of course, let me just copy that and plug this as well.
I'm also planning a special surprise for December.
Oh, really?
Yes, but that is a secret still until you see something in my community tab, so keep an eye out.
All right. And Drew, what have you got planned?
Well, apparently you want me to change my name to Bear Dat Underground Gaming.
Oh, no, don't go there with that.
Where you show your bear assets underground.
Oh. Okay, once again, this has to be done.
You gotta be fucking kidding.
But on that note, hopefully tomorrow I'll get back to streaming on YouTube and or Twitch or one or the other or something. Because obviously I'm not doing that tonight because I've been up for come 8 p.m. 24 hours at this point.
Yeah, I hear you on that.
So, yeah.
It'd be nice to actually just take a bit of a break from YouTube for a while. Just hang back, and hell, if people want to invite me on to their other streams, I'm welcome to it.
Well, in order to do that, I usually operate through the system party chat. So in order to do that, I would be going through the PlayStation Network for that. But we'll have to see what happens.
Yeah, I hear you.
Because if I do that, then that means that my brother and Joshi won't be there because they're on Xbox. So that means I would probably have to have, if it's you, I would invite Phil in along with you.
Yeah, but I know one thing though. It's just so crazy that Phil. I often think Phil thinks he's just too good to join our stream.
I think Phil thinks a lot of things that aren't true.
Yeah, definitely.
But either way, yeah, Twitch, YouTube, hopefully tomorrow at some point, one or both or the other, or vice versa. I don't know what I'm saying right now. However, Breaking Rocks we did earlier. We celebrated my brother's birthday, which was today. So go check that out. We talked about all kinds of things between Mr. T announcing that he's running for president, which we had been meaning to talk about. The shitty situation with the Vikings, Patriots, and the NFL referees on Thanksgiving Night Football, and a whole host of other things. We even talked about some game stuff because we ran out of shit to talk about on his birthday stream. So
yeah, and that's kind of the exact same thing here. But once everything settles down, and like I said, hopefully throughout 2023, I'll actually have a lot more stuff, and I'll be able to actually make more quality content. Hopefully at some point.
Well, I already
like
got
theirs because he's got a capture card.
Well, I got a shit ton of games that I still got to get through, so I'm going to wind up streaming them at some point if I deem that they're stream friendly.
Yeah.
At that point.
Yeah, but with that being said, everyone who tuned in, thank you for watching. Thank you for getting me to 100 streams this year. I really hope I can go further in
Wait, you mean
the
subs?
next year.
100 subs, not streams.
100 subs, yeah.
You've done 100 streams? I thought it said only 20.
You know what? Maybe it is a good thing you're taking a break.
Yeah, I know. I've done. Yeah, I know. But like I said, though, Dummies at Gaming didn't really last that long because I know, again, it was hard to always get in contact with you to do this. And I know we were fairly new at StreamYard, too. So there you go with that. But with that being said, everyone, we thank you all for tuning in. And may God, the Force, and the power protect you always, especially you, Jason David Frank. You will live on in my heart and the hearts of many Power Ranger fans everywhere. And also, Kevin Conroy, you will always, forever be Batman. See you next time, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Adios.